A drop in the ocean, a change in the weather. I was praying that you and me might end up together. It's like a wishing for rain as I stand in the desert, but I'm holding you closer than most, 'cause you are my heaven.
Did you ever go to Music Midtown?
I did go to Music Midtown. I went to Music Midtown. I graduated from Wheeler in 2001. So I went to Music Midtown in 2001. I think I might have gone in 2000 and in 99. I'm not sure. I went a couple of times.
Okay.
But like a long time ago.
And so what's it like being on the other side?
Surreal. A little bit surreal. I said the last time I came here, no girls wanted to take a picture with me. So it was a very different experience this time.
So who were the boys that you were hugging a little bit just a little while ago?
Well, my wife grew up here too, and so my nephews, her older brother has 2 sons. So my nephews are here for their first concert. So one is 4, his name is Carson, and one is like a little over like a year or so, and his name is Wesley. And so my little nephews, they had like the big, the earmuff things you put on little kids. Before people say that we're like abusing little kids, we put the big earmuffs on them. But yeah, so, and we got little tiny Ron Pope t-shirts, like this big.
Oh, that's so cute.
Yeah, so it was really cool. So my nephews got to come see me for the first time.
That's great. What is that like, being able to influence their lives like that and being that awesome figure?
I would assume
Rockstar uncle.
I would assume neither of them will remember this, but I'm hoping in like 10 years, if I'm not retired, they'll think this is cool.
Yeah.
Well, we'll see.
And then you said you played that one song that you've never played before. Mm-hmm. So did you write that just for Music Midtown, or?
Well, I'm making a new album, and we're up in Blue Ridge, Georgia, recording right now, and then we're gonna mostly work on it on the road. And so, I wrote that, and we saved a lot of the new ones to do on the road now. So this is the first time we ever played that one. It's called After the Flood, and then we played another new one tonight called White River Junction as well. So we actually played 2 brand new ones.
Wow, yeah. So what's life on the road like?
Right now it's pretty mellow because we're in Georgia for most of the time, working on the stuff for the new record and for this tour, and then we'll the tour bus will come and pick us up in a couple of days, and we go to Boston, and then it kind of gets hectic. You go to a new city every day.
Yeah.
It was actually kind of crazy coming here though without a bus, because when you don't have a bus, it's like you show up and they're like, so you have a van and a rental car and a whole bunch of people. What are you here for? And I'm like, I gotta play. I'm here to play. And they were like, we drove all around the park. Yeah. We talked to 5 different police officers. Like, nobody knew what was going on. So it'll be like in that part, like being in the bus is easier because you just wake up and you're where you're supposed to be and start out. So,
what's your favorite part about playing at Music Midtown?
My favorite part about playing at Music Midtown is that all of my friends and family from Atlanta can come and see me. I mean, I'm right here. So my wife had aunts and uncles, and I played early enough that like people who don't like to stay out really late and come to when I play clubs in Atlanta, people who don't usually get out for that stuff, they came for this. And like I said, the little ones got to come. A lot of my friends from growing up, like people who who went to this festival with me, are here seeing me. So that was surreal.
That's got to be really gratifying.
Yeah, and I mean the fact that like the gates opened and people just came running up to fill up in front of my stage, and we're deep by the time I came on. Like I've been to festivals, playing at festivals where like I'm playing later in the day, and you're sitting backstage and the first band plays for 50 people in front of the stage. So it was cool that a lot of people showed up and watched me play.
Yeah, you was quite a crowd
especially for 4:30 in the afternoon on Friday. I think that was a surprise for everybody.
Yeah.
And especially on the stage where you have to like go over the huge hill to get over here.
Yeah, it's not like you don't know where this is when you walk in.
Yeah.
I didn't know where it was. My dressing room is like 45 minutes away from here. Like you have to ride a camel to get to my dressing room.
A drop in the ocean, a change in the weather. I was praying that you and me might end up together. It's like a wishing for rain as I stand in the desert, but I'm holding you closer than most, 'cause you are my heaven.